Well, good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. We are halfway through the week now, trying to get some stuff done this week and be productive, right? My name is Daniel McCrane with McCrane Associates, and small business owners work with us to help them increase their profitability, expand their scalability, and solidify their legacy, guaranteed. So today, what I want to talk about, continuing the conversation about how do you add value to your business? How do you increase the value of your business as you're getting ready to sell it, before you're getting ready to sell it, while you're still in growth mode, all of the above. And one of the things to talk about today is this idea of digital transformation in your business and how digital transformation can lead to business growth and can lead to scalability. So, in this day and age, when you look at your business, you may still be front facing. You may still have a brick and mortar store where you're actually selling products to a customer. What I want you to think about for every business out there, this includes service businesses as well, but I especially want to say the brick and mortar, the small brick and mortar selling an actual product. I want you to think long and hard about applying this to your business. Other businesses will be easy to do. I want you to think about how you can transform your business into being more of a digital business, being more of an information based business. These are businesses that are easier to manage the profit margins, they're easier to scale. You don't have the logistical issues of trying to get product to your store and get it out the door into the hands of the customers. Even a product-based store like that, a business like that, can still think about transforming themselves to some extent into a digital uh, business. And so I want you to think about how you can do that. So, for example, in other businesses, and we'll use my business as an example here because I did this yesterday. I worked with someone. So I had gone through the process of. By the way, if you don't know, I'm creating, recreating, improving whatever the infrastructure inside my business for the purpose of scalability. So I met with a consultant yesterday. I already had flow charts of what the infrastructure should look like, what the process steps were, who should be performing what steps and all of that. I already had that flow chart ready to go. What we talked about is how we can automate that. We talked about how information can pass from one system to the next system, only gets entered one time at the beginning, and that information flows all the way through the entire system without anyone needing to intervene. Now, sometimes, of course, there are going to be steps where someone has to step in and do something themselves manually and take over a little bit, but then the automation continues on. So, we spent a lot of time yesterday talking about how this automation would flow, and we did so from the whole standpoint of scalability. When we talked about it, we planned for what's going to happen when we've got 10 clients running through this system. What's going to happen when we've got 100 clients running through this system? And how many people is it going to take to manage this new system that we're building? So I want you to think about the same thing in your business. Where are there steps that you can begin to automate some things? Where do you have multiple computer systems that you're using and that information can be shared between those systems? For example, do you have a booking and a calendaring system? Like, are you a spa, haircut, esthetician, something like that, where people are using your system to book their appointments? So you've got their client data. How can that client data be passed into, say, QuickBooks, so you can manage your bookkeeping? So the different things like that. How can that system be used to pass on an order to your supplier so that you can resupply your inventory, so you can always be up to date on inventory without having to actually actively manage your inventory? Whatever the case is going to be, think about how you can begin to automate your system, your business to the maximum amount possible, where these tedious little steps that you're doing could be handled by a computer. I'm not going to go so far as to say AI. It doesn't even need to be that far. You can just simply set up automations where two computer systems can pass information back and forth between each other, and that can be good enough. That can help you begin to transform your business to being more digital And when you do that, it makes it more efficient. All the tedious steps can be taken care of. You don't have to actually have a person sitting there re-entering information into another system. Instead, that person could be focused on the customers, be providing good customer service, or be making sales, or whatever the case is. They could actually be productive instead of doing simple little tasks like that a computer can do. They'll be happier at their job, trust me. They'll love to contribute that way. And when you do this, this increases your scalability. This increases the value of your business. This is the whole point that we're going after. We're trying to increase the value of the business. Now, if you want some information, if you want some assistance creating uh, systems in your business, if you want to know how to flow chart some things, then feel free to reach out. This is something that we specialize in at McCrane Associates. So, be happy to talk to you about flow charting processes in your system, in your business, writing out procedures, helping everyone be more productive, and looking for those opportunities where we can automate some things and take some of that tedious administrative work out of the hands of your team so they can actually enjoy what they're doing. All right, I've gone a little long today, longer than intended, but this is something obviously I'm passionate about. So, with that, everyone, have a great day, and I will.